I've made $21,926 with one LinkedIn post that I did a week ago. And I have an additional $28,500 in my sales pipeline, again, from this one LinkedIn post I'm going to show you. So in this video, I want to show you the post that I made, the comments that I received, my inbox on LinkedIn, the amount of messages I received to set up appointments. I'm also going to take you into my bank account and show you the transactions that came in as a result of this LinkedIn post, because there's a lot of garbage, a lot of snake oil that we see out there on the internet. And I want to prove to you that this really happened to me in a week's time, and it can absolutely happen to you if you use this system and tool that I found about a week ago. I'm going to share the tool with you. I'm going to give you my discount link. It's all going to be covered here in this video. Let's go. All right, so I'm going to start with the LinkedIn post. And guys, I'm just going to freestyle this video. I'm not like a video editor. I don't have fancy music or transitions like most people do. I'm just going to roll with it, show you exactly what happened to me a week ago. I'm like floored. I can't believe what this tool has done for me in just a week. I'm so pumped about it. I'm so excited to share it with everybody. And not only is this good for recruiters and those who own recruiting agencies, but I would argue that any sales business that you're in or any company that you own, you should be using this. So let me just control my emotions, take a breath, and walk you through exactly how it all happened, what it is, how it works. I'll jump into the tool as well towards the end of this video and show you all that. And then I'll also give the opportunity with my link to get the tool. It's like literally less than $50. It's amazing, worth every penny. All right, so this is my LinkedIn page. If we're not first degree connections, go ahead and connect with me. Send me your connection request. I'd be happy to connect with you. And let me show you the actual post that I did a little over a week ago. I'm gonna go into show all post. Okay, so this one right here was done on July 25th, 2025. And let me see if I can click into it. All right, so what I did is I basically talked about a personal story, how I started my last recruiting and staffing business, the sacrifices it took me to do. I didn't have much money at the time. Through the grind and the hard work and the long hours worked and fighting through challenges, I was able to build it to a $10 million staffing company in 3 years in a small room with low overhead. And so I essentially talk about that journey right here. This would be considered a personal story post, which, by the way, do really well on LinkedIn. The algorithm likes that. Maybe the algorithm is very sentimental, who knows? But when you find out what the algorithm likes, roll with it. So I did that personal story. All of this is true. Always be honest and authentic and true on LinkedIn, by the way. Don't tell falsehoods. And so, yeah, now guys, I didn't like design or write this. This was all done for me through the tool that I'm going to show you, an AI component, but it definitely learned who I am, my story, which I had to pre-program that. And then it creates the ad copy for you, or if you choose to use this same tool, which I hope you do, it's incredible. And then I added a picture. Pictures tend to do much better on LinkedIn when you add a picture to your post. The more real and authentic this picture is, which is exactly what you're seeing. This is a small room where I started this company. And I had one employee at the time, Erica, and she was my recruiter. I was the salesperson, and we went after it. So anyways, what I want to show you is the amount of engagement this got in like less than a week. So over 21,000 impressions and still growing so far, which is great. And 183 people liked it, 67 comments, 2 reposts. Let me click on view analytics here. All right, let's dive deeper here. Yeah, over 21,000 impressions. Members reached. I don't really know what that means. Maybe it means first degree connections. I'm not sure. But anyways, I had 288 people view my LinkedIn profile from this post. I gained 38 new followers. I would argue I gained more followers because what I did is, okay, yeah, so these are people that actually followed me. But what I do is anytime that I make a post and I get good engagement, I'll go in and see who liked it. And if we're second or third degree connections, I'll immediately send them a first degree connection. I was able to gain over 100 amazing leads and new connections from this one post alone in 1 week, just from the interaction that I got. A lot of people were second and third degree connections here. So this thing really went viral. And it'll show me like who are the viewers and the demographics. I guess senior level is like senior level titles or above. I don't know how accurate this is, but staffing and recruiting is great because that's my avatar. And then it'll say who's viewed your profile since this post. And these are all people you can look through. Yeah, and definitely like people that are in my target audience. All right, cool. This is the post. If you guys want to take a deeper dive into the post, just go to my LinkedIn profile, Russell Liebowitz, and hit all my posts. You can read this one specifically and get an idea of maybe constructing one that's similar to it. But the tool that I'm going to show you here towards the end of the video, you can repurpose my post and create one similar. You already know that LinkedIn likes it, so you can do one that's going to get the same kind of traction. Some of the comments on here we can go through. These are all I consider really good leads. So people are commenting on your post, and you always want to make sure that you comment back and tag the person. A lot of times it's good to ask an open-ended question when you comment back because it encourages more engagement on your post, which again, the algorithm likes. But I received a ton of new appointments from this. I was able to monetize this post of over $21,000 already. I have over $28,000 in my pipeline that I can potentially close just from this post. Things like this, right? So this person, Amy, wrote, I'd love to learn more about your step-by-step system. We set up a Zoom call. And this goes on and on. There's so many of these comments in here from people that were inspired by the post. Let me just show you, right? I'll jump into my messaging shortly after the 25th of July and show you the kind of messages that I got from people just from this post. All right, so this is the 25th of July. Shortly after I made the post, this gentleman, Marco, reached out to me. He saw my post and then ended up that he also followed me on YouTube and invited me to do a podcast. Let's see, we've got Luke here. He connected with me shortly after the post. Thanks for connecting, Russell, and thanks for posting that today. It resonated with me big time. Are you kidding me? These are hot leads, guys. These are people that are absorbing my content because I'm making it a habit to do it every day on LinkedIn. I'm offering value, striking emotional chords, and I'm literally building friends without even meeting anybody in person. It goes on. So we got Jim White here. Hey, Russ, thanks for accepting my invitation to connect. I'm continuing to build my professional network, blah, blah, blah. Is there potential for us to collaborate? Not sure if Jim actually saw my post or not. That could be debatable there, but let's go on here. So we got Landon. He writes, let me go up here to the 25th. So it looks like Landon had reached out to me before. And then this post resurfaced his interest. Hey, Russell, what was the pricing again to get started with recruiting me? We had a call 2 years ago, and I think I'm ready to make the jump. I just didn't have the pricing written down. Boom, right there. So Landon is starting the program this month as well. We had a call already from this message. Let's go on here. We've got Johnny who writes, hey, Russell, I'm interested in learning your step-by-step system. Looking forward to your system. And then I went ahead and wrote back and gave him a video to follow. We got this gentleman, Mike. Let's see what Mike wrote. Hey, thanks for connecting. I pressed the book an appointment link and registered. Looking forward to watching the video. So again, Mike was a lead that came in through the post. It goes on and on, guys. It's incredible. Simeon, the same thing. I don't know who these people are. We've never met before, but they're all interested in my products and services, all from the post that I made. He wants the step-by-step system as well. Let's see what Rachel says. This was on, I want to say probably July 28th. Let's go up here. Yep, July 26th, day after. That was, I think, a Saturday. Hey, Russ. Hi, Rachel. I'm looking to open a recruitment agency in the US. Perfect. And I see many of your videos on YouTube. And this goes on and on. What comes in the package? So we've got dialogue going back and forth. These are buying questions. Let me show you one or two more. So Margaret writes, spells my name wrong. Russell, it should be. Thank you for your post as we share the same method of candidate first in both recruitment and new business strategies. So again, all derived from the post. So I get so many of these guys all from that one post. All right, so like I promised, let me go ahead and log into my bank account and share this actually happened in the past week. The amount of money that I made, over $21,000. I want to give you proof. All the haters out there, and there's plenty of you, and those that are scratching your head like, no way this happened. Let me show you. All right, so let's go ahead and log into my bank account. I use Truist, and you're not going to see my password, guys. All right, so logging in here. There we go. Good afternoon, Russell. Everyone sees it's a real banking account. Last four of my companies recruited me. All right, so starting on July 30th, so 5 days after that LinkedIn post, went ahead and closed a new sale for $5,000. And then if I scroll up, another deal here on the 31st for another $5,000. Same day, another deal came in for $8,238, all for my product from new members that saw the post, wanted more information. It resonated with them. I ended up doing a discovery call with them, and they ended up buying. And it goes on. And this is the last one was right here on August 1st was another $2,000, almost $2,800. And I think that was it. Yeah, we had other deposits. That wasn't from the post. So those right there came in at $21,926. And I have $28,500 extra in the pipeline right now to close from that post. Leads came in and I scheduled Zoom consultations with them. Okay, so like I promised, I told you I would share the proof of the amount of money that came in the past week from that one post. I wanted to share the post with you, which we did. And the final stage here, I want to go ahead and show you the tool that made it all happen. So let's go ahead and click on the Chrome extension. And this tool is called Scripe. Cool. And we'll go ahead and click on my workspace. And guys, the link is below for you to get this tool. And you can save 50% the first month. It's going to be $24.99 the first month. That's $24.99. And then after that, it is $49.99 every month going forward. But to save that, half off, link is below. And guys, just so you know, I'm not an affiliate marketer. I don't care about making money on this tool. I literally make $5 if you sign up. It's not about that. It's more about letting you know that if you're running a recruiting business, this tool will help you. It'll help you get inbound clients. It'll save you so much time when it comes to content production on LinkedIn. That's why I'm sharing it with you, because it's a bigger picture here. This is going to help you get more discovery calls with new recruiting clients as well as candidates, build brand authority on LinkedIn. And the best part, you don't have to sit there and think about what you want to write every day. This does the heavy lifting for you. All right, so let me walk you through how this tool works. Obviously, the home dashboard right here, there's a lot you can do here. You can literally set up your content strategy, which I did when I first started. So I've got my goals are for revenue growth. I want to have more in branding on my company. I want to attract new clients, new partners. And the topics are recruiting and staffing and lead generation is what I really focus on. And all this is for you to go ahead and plug in, very simple to do. And then when you do that, this tool will recommend the type of content that you should be posting weekly. It'll suggest like, all right, you should have 4 personal posts. You should have educational posts out there. These are themes, organizational posts, the tools that you use internally. Share that with people, why they work, what are your SOPs, what are your metrics, use screenshots, and then also promotional stuff that could be like lead magnets. So pretty cool. Once I put this stuff in, it recommended a healthy dose every week of the type of content that I should be posting. All right, so let's just go down here, create post. This is where you want to obviously create your post. Now, what I love about this is it gives you different ways to create your posts. You can generate from text. You can go in here and talk. So let's just do one right now, right? So start voice recording. I work in the recruiting and staffing industry, and my niche is wireless telecom services. And I want to create a post that talks to my ideal avatars, specifically hiring managers, and explain to them what the trends are right now in wireless as it pertains to carriers like Verizon, AT&T, maybe even Dish Networks. If you can provide a post for me that would offer value to hiring managers based on industry trends and what these carriers are seeing right now, that would be fantastic. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so now it's going to come back with some suggested content posts that I could put out there. Let's go through it right here. This is trends and analysis. It offers the hook. Wireless hiring is changing fast. Verizon, AT&T, and Dish are rewriting the rules. Pretty cool hook. Hiring managers, are you ready for the new wave in telecom staffing? I bet you anything that decision makers within my niche would want to know more about this. So you get an idea, really good hooks. And then if you have your own hook, you just hit custom hook and create it, or you can regenerate more posts. But I'm going to go ahead and click on this one right here and see what type of post it creates for me. All right, so here we go. Wireless hiring is changing fast. Verizon, AT&T, and Dish are rewriting the rules. If you're a hiring manager in wireless telecom, you can feel it. The old playbook, toss it. Here's what I'm seeing right now. Demand is up. Every carrier is scaling. More fiber, more 5G, more sites. Specialized talent wins. Network engineers. Man, this is juicy stuff right here. This is really good educational content that I would have never been able to create on my own, that this AI just created for me. And what's cool about this, you just click in here and you can like delete stuff or add stuff and basically edit as you please. Oops, let me go back here. Anyways, you get the idea. So I often go in here and I'll take away the hyphens a lot of times because hyphens indicate that it's AI driven. I'll put a comma in there. But that's typically what I do. I'll read through it, and if it looks pretty good, I'm good to go. And then you can also add your media right here. What's cool about this tool is you can have AI photos that are generated for you. You just got to add 10 of your own like headshots or photos, and I'll show you that in a second. And then it'll literally create AI photos of you in any environment that you want. Very awesome for adding that to your post. You can also go in here and select different GIFs that they offer you just by keyword, or you can upload an image that you have on your hard drive. Okay, cool. And the other thing that I love about this tool is you can create a variation of this post if you're not completely happy with this. You can make the post shorter, make it longer, and you can literally type in anything here, just like you would on ChatGPT, and say you want this to be changed, you want more of this tone, and then you just do that there, hit this button, and it'll regenerate posts for you. But I found the posts they create for me have been really good and tend to go viral on LinkedIn. So as far as creating posts, you have the text, the voice. You can start from scratch. You can upload files in here that, things you have saved, documents like assets of your company. I love the YouTube one, so I'm big on YouTube. I've got close to 12,000 subscribers and over 400 videos on there. So I just take one of my educational videos on YouTube, copy the link, post it right here, and hit create post from YouTube. And oh my goodness, this is the one that I showed you earlier, the post I showed, that was created from one of my YouTube videos. And it happened in the first go around, right? I literally took me seconds to do. I put it in, hit next, and it created that amazing post that I shared with you earlier that's gone so viral that has allowed me to monetize it past $21,000. And one of the features I love the most about Scripe is the inspiration feature. So imagine being able to copy somebody's post that has gone viral on LinkedIn and repurposing that post, like obviously recreating it, because what this is telling us is that LinkedIn liked this post so much it's gone viral. So I usually go up here to engagement, and then these are the most like highly engaged posts of recent on LinkedIn. It'll go out and aggregate all of LinkedIn's posts that have really super high engagement. This person right here had over 76,000 likes, but you can find any one of these posts on here and just repurpose it. You can also filter these posts. So you just come in here, select your industry. So I would select careers and office. You can do it by the amount of engagement on here. You can bring this dial back a little bit, and then you can pick the theme and just hit apply filters. And now it'll bring up posts that are more relevant to your avatar, to your recruiting need. Cool. So I just kind of looked at this. We'll just go right here. This one had over 1,000 likes. So pretty good post. We'll click on show more. And this shows me how Anna here constructed her post. So two things you can do. You can click the bell right here to follow Anna. I like clicking this. If you click follow content and tone, what this does, this tool starts learning the type of people that you like who are making posts, and will start creating posts for you that are similar to what Anna is doing. So all you gotta do is click this on anybody, and the program will start learning that this is someone that you wanna emulate with your post. But if you click here, repurpose, it brings you in here, and then we'll go generate from text, and we're just gonna generate a post that is similar to Anna's post, but along the lines of your niche and your business, because the program's gonna learn this from you. So here we go. Beautiful. It's already created some posts for me that are very similar to Anna's. I can go through it and pick one. So we can look at this one right here. So there it goes. And it's gonna spin out a very similar post to Anna's, but more on the lines of your recruiting niche. So micromanagement kills creativity. Here's how I can break the cycle in my teams. And I could put something about recruiting in here or staffing real quick. I could ask it to revise it. So if I said, make this more targeted to staffing industry. So here you go. So same hook, but I see it all the time in staffing, agency owners. So it makes it more staffing and recruiting driven. So you can schedule all of your LinkedIn content to go out. So what I do is typically come in here on a Sunday, get some really good content developed, takes me about 20 minutes, and then I'll schedule it to go out during the week. So I set it and forget it. I sit back and watch all the leads come in and start making money just from this easy tool that I'm showing you right now. It's got great analytic features too. I haven't really gone too far into the analytics, but as you can see, my impressions are up in the past month, 71,000 so far, high engagement. So I'm going to learn more about this, but I guess in one glance, you can see what your activity is doing and you can filter this by timeframes. Knowledge base is awesome. So all you do here is you want to add your website, any assets, collateral, capability statements in here. You want this program to learn who you are, who you're servicing, and why people want to work with you. And when you add all those documents here, this AI bot starts learning, so it produces amazing content specific to your recruiting niche and to your ICPs. Tone of voice is cool. So basically you want to keep this at format it, and then best practice is where you want to be with this. And just hit save changes. And then as you start following creators, it's going to add them right here for you. I'm following these 3 right now. Their content is awesome. I like the way they write. It goes viral. So this system is learning that I like these people. And when it creates content for me, it's very similar to the content that these folks are creating. And the last thing I want to show you was the AI photos that I talked about. Just come in, upload 10 photos of yourself, and then it's really cool. So anytime you make a post, and you select AI, you can change the setting of where you want to be, the beach, the mall, office environment, coffee shop. I'll show you one that I did today that actually did an AI photo of me in a coffee shop. Yep, so I posted this one this morning. It's doing pretty good so far. So this is all from Scripe. And here's the photo it created of me from a headshot. You could argue it looks a little bit AI-ish, but whatever, it's working well. I've already got almost 700 impressions on it in a few hours. 22 people have liked it, 13 comments, 1 repost. This thing's gonna probably be over 1,000 by the end of the day, and I'm getting really good engagement. And it just created this photo for me. I said, put me in a coffee shop, and there we go. It's all I did, and attached it to the post. So I think that's pretty slick. All right, guys, so there you have it. I hope that helped. Link is below to get Scripe. Save some money with that link as well. And guys, I wanna be very responsible in this video. I'm not here to tell you that if you get Scripe, you're gonna make $21,000 in one week. That's not who I am. I don't showcase myself on YouTube or other platforms where I'm driving McLarens or Lamborghinis or my friends rent a private jet. That's not who I am, right? I'm not some multimillionaire. I'm a basic average guy who likes to work hard. I work from home. I love different tools that I find for recruiters. And so that's why I wanted to come on here and share this with you and let you know that I really do believe that tool, Scripe, can help you get good qualified inbound leads, because it's going to help you build brand authority and save you a ton of time. And so that's why I'm so excited about it. I'm going to continue using it. I've already introduced it to my membership base. I've got some members that are currently using it right now for their recruiting companies. And I'd give it a run, right? Give it a test for $24.99. You can at least try it for 1 month and see how it goes. But I have the utmost confidence that's really going to up your LinkedIn game, make you a celebrity to some degree. People are going to be commenting on your stuff, and you're going to get new connections and new leads and generate new relationships. So guys, give it a shot. Let us know. Come back here, put in the comments the kind of results you're getting, and also connect with me on LinkedIn. And happy hunting, guys.